Hello everyone, it is your one and only, and hopefully one and only, Gaming Weasel, back at it again. Today, we're going to be doing something interesting. Currently, there is an arbitration mission, survival, as the mission entails. It is a survival mission, which we're going to be playing, but as you can see by the title, we're going to be using our most used Warframes and weapons. So if you don't know how to check what your statistics are in Warframe, or just your most used Warframes, weapons, and stuff like that, you go escape, go show profile, and then you can go, or profile, just check your, I guess, normal statistics. And then you can go the equipment. So, as you can see, our Warframe is going to be Rhino of 15.5% Rhino Prime. Then 9.6 for Paris Prime, 10.3% on Lex Prime. I sadly do not have the Lex Prime. I sold it a long time ago, so that's not going to be equipped. But I'm not going to equip any secondary. And then the Cronin Prime, of course, 13.3%. I used Carrier Prime 99% through my gameplay because I did not know what a Smita was. And then, of course, a Sweeper Prime to go along with that. Some stats here that you can check out when you possibly, can. As you can see, time played, I have a total 1,198 hours. At least that's in-game, but at least on Steam it says I have around 2,500 hours. So, yeah. So, let's go equip our Warframe of choice, which is, of course, going to be Rhino Prime. So, let me just see. There he is, my Rhino Prime, my most used Warframe. We're going to change out the build, at least a little bit, because currently I'm using some kind of god knows what build. I didn't form him in a long time, even though I should have. I probably should have, probably should have did that when I possibly had the chance. I'm going to make a mixed build of I guess, survivability and also buffing with my roar, because we're going to bring arbitration, so we need a little bit of buffs. So we're going to use growing power just for the heck of it, I guess. Let me just try to find, where is it? Here it is, Umbral Intensify, just for that added bonus. Of course, some duration. Range we don't really need on Rhino. I'm going to put, what's it called? Arcane, if I can find it. Or no, you know what? I'm gonna play like I played in the olden days. I'm gonna play without any Umbral mods, and without any primed mods, and without any Forma to help me out. Or not Forma, but I guess these, whatever these things are called, Arcane slots. Yeah, there you go. So basically we're gonna be using just like a basic like beginner build that I got, because I got Rhino Prime when I started off playing the game, which is around 9 or 10 years ago now. It's been a long time since I played this game, so I'm gonna use the mods that I used back then. So this is gonna be a very, very bad build, so I'm very sorry if this build turns out to be much worse than anticipated. And then we have a little bit more. Let's use, we didn't put Intensify on here. And now we can. There you go. Ordinary Intensified. There you go. So my power strength is at 289. Let's go to my Paris Prime. There you go. Oh my god, this weapon's gonna be very bad. Very, very bad, considering I'm not allowed to use any of the newer mods, I guess. So that means I guess I'll keep these, but Vigilante Armaments I'm gonna have to put out, because Vigilante Armaments wasn't back in the game when I played. So yeah, but that definitely exists. Let's see, some dash, anything, please. Give me anything, dash, that's good. Oh, damn, we don't have anything. So, I'm gonna cut the video right here, and then we're gonna go into live gameplay when I enter the game, okay? Okay, so basically, I had no idea what mods to put on here, so I just tried to increase my slash as much as possible, because honestly, if I were to make... I guess I could make at least put fire on here, so it does heat damage and lower the armor of enemies a little bit. But yeah, that's basically everything that comes to mind. And of course, the Cronin Prime. I don't need to make a build for this weapon. I already have one, and it looks like this if you want to check it out. But oh no, you know what? Because I gotten this weapon later down the line, I'm gonna be using, I guess, my normal build. So we're not gonna change that one, but let's go. This is gonna be probably very, very bad, because arbitrations, and I'm gonna ruin some people's games right now. And no, not solo. I want to play with public, because I'm gonna die literally in the 5 seconds, so I'd rather not lose some stuff. Basically, we're gonna play and talk about my setup that I used in the olden days. Now, the Paris Prime, why did I have this weapon and why it is my most used weapon? Because this is the first Prime weapon, or I guess the first good weapon that I have ever gotten inside of Warframe. I've gotten this weapon, of course, through my friend that used to play with me. He got me into the game. I usually, you know, I wasn't really for Warframe. I didn't really like looter games or sort of, I guess, this type of MMO game. Even though I considered it an MMO, even though it's sort of not. It's more like a looter shooter. But I didn't like the game that much, so I was like, you know, should I start, shouldn't I? And then, yeah, a long time ago now. Years later, finally, I am, you know, still playing the game and still having fun with it. Lex Prime, basically the same principle. The only thing that's different is I'd used the Orthos quite a lot in my beginner guide, or I guess my beginner times, so that's why this Warframe Rhino Prime and or these melee weapons, primaries and secondaries, primed are my most weapons. That is basically why, because I've gotten them first, and I'm guessing it's the situation for 99% of players. It is the only thing that I've used the Rhino Prime so much. Literally 99% of my gameplay has been me just playing with the Orthos Prime. Now, yes, I do have operator stuff and stuff like that. Sadly, I will have to, you know, use that at least a little bit, so... You know, I do have that luxury, so might as well. Actually, no, I'm not gonna use it because, you know, might as well not. This guy's using a bow as well, but the Kua Brahma. Quite a big difference, I guess. And this is going to be very bad because it's the Paris. So yeah, the Paris Prime, not the best weapon in the world. Definitely not the best weapon. It's quite shit, to be completely honest with you. The damage is not the best. I mean, it's a bow. It's just an ordinary bow. The headshot potential is very good. It's just that this weapon is a one-shot bow weapon, and honestly, it's lost its touch because it is a bow weapon. It doesn't really do good damage. Oh, okay, probably shouldn't have joined with a full pre-made squad because these guys are like killing everything. But yeah, you get the principle. I mean, basically, shit weapon. Not very good these days. Definitely wasn't really good, you know, back in the day either. It was just really good damage and really good critical. And nowadays it's just very bad. Now, as you can see, my skills have really decreased over the years using AoE weapons. So, you know, guys, don't use AoE weapons. Those are very bad for your skills. Use normal weapons where you have to aim, and then your skill's gonna be pretty cool. I played a lot of Metro, so my skills are at least a little bit back. But basically, yeah, the Lex Prime actually was a decent secondary back in the day. It was okay-ish, and of course Rhino Prime was one of, if not the main tank back in the day. Oberon did exist, but he wasn't as tanky as of course Rhino was back in the day, especially with you know, with a good build on him. His build is dependent, of course, on if you use you have to use armor mods, power enhancing mods, power strength mods, and basically you are done. So the steel fiber, and then, you know, transient fortitude, blind rage, and mods like that at least get something good, because augment mods did exist, but you couldn't do that that combo where you literally get millions of steel, or I guess ferrite armor. So whatever this is, what's it called? Iron armor. Yeah, there you go, iron skin. You weren't able to get like millions or hundreds of thousands of iron skin back in the day. It was just like basically whatever you got, and that's it. But yeah, this are the play arbitrations because, you know, it's somewhere in the middle. It's not that hard. It's not that easy. It's, you know, it's, I guess, a best of both worlds sort of scenario. But yeah, I am wondering, what are your guys' most used weapons, warframes, and stuff like that? I am very interested to hear your guys', I guess, you know, weapons and warframes as well, and also the hours that you played, because of course if you played like 2 hours with Excalibur, you know, Excalibur's gonna be your #1 warframe. So yeah, very interested to hear that and to you know, hear what you guys have to say. But yeah, this has been it. Hope you guys enjoyed this type of video. It was sort of my first live gameplay in a long time, and I think the format is perfect for this type of video. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, do leave a like, a comment, and do subscribe for more content. And I will see you guys on the next one. The Gaming Weasel, over and out.